Greetings, everyone, and thank you for joining me on this episode. On this podcast, we explore topics of interest for professionals who find themselves at the intersection of public health and entrepreneurship. My name is Dr. Charlotte Huntley, and I'm thrilled that you've decided to join me on this episode. I'm a public health entrepreneur, and I have over 25 years of experience in healthcare and in public health, and I've supported many entrepreneurs along the way. On this episode, I am wrapping up a 3-part series that's been focused on practicing gratitude. On this episode, I'm going to specifically focus on practicing gratitude through practicing community impact storytelling. Now, be sure to listen to the previous 2 episodes along with this one to hear all of the strategies. As I've mentioned previously, practicing gratitude is a powerful tool that rewires our brains to focus on positive aspects of life and boosting mental well-being and motivation and relationships. It's particularly impactful because it triggers a cascade of positive benefits from improving physical health through reduced stress hormones and enhancing professional performance through better decision-making and stronger relationships. But right now, let's focus on practicing community impact storytelling, and I'll explain what I mean. This can be a quarterly practice. The first strategy I shared with you was a weekly practice. The second strategy that I shared was a monthly practice. So today's strategy is going to be a quarterly practice. Community impact storytelling. Essentially, you're going to gather and share success stories. Collecting testimonials from your clients, positive feedback from your clients, their wins, how you've helped them, documenting before and after health outcomes, and taking photos sometimes of your community work if you're engaging directly with communities, and of course, if you have their permission. You can share these success stories a number of ways. One of those is through team meetings to boost morale. Sometimes it's helpful for your team members to see these stories, to get a glimpse of what it's like from the client. If your team members are not client facing, then they sometimes don't have the benefit of seeing the full circle effect, the outcome, and how what they have played a part in creating impacts the community or your clients. So sharing these stories in your team meetings is a great way to boost morale. I know this also from experience. We have some team members who are in another country and they are very involved. They see a lot of what happens on social media. But when we share photos or videos of some of our in-person events, or we share our final documents that are not public facing, but we're able to share with the team member to say, you are a part of helping create this, and this is what our clients had to say about it. It goes a long way with helping them feel that what they did was impactful. So it's another way of expressing gratitude by sharing with them. It boosts their morale and then it pulls them into the bigger team, family feel of your organization. Another way that you can share these stories, these wins, these success stories, is through newsletters to inspire your stakeholders. If you have a newsletter or if you have one that you can create and send out and share these stories to your broader group of stakeholders, it's a great way to inspire them and encourage them to keep doing the good work and to also help them to see the benefits and the outcome and how it's really making a difference. We all want to be a part of seeing that impact. And oftentimes we can't see the impact of what we do, the positive impact. But if we share in this way, then our team members, we express that gratitude and it fuels them and inspires them and brings them together, rejuvenates them and has them ready for the next project. Social media, sharing on social media is a way to build community because not only do your team members get to see that, you inspire your stakeholders, but then also the broader community. Others that you are maybe not working with directly will feel good about what they're seeing and the potential for what can be. Sometimes just by seeing what's happening in one community can inspire another community. So you're sharing in that success. You're grateful for what happens. You're attracting more of what you want because it's that positive spiral. And then also, I encourage you to share in grant reports to demonstrate impact. Now, sometimes people forget or overlook this part, but sharing these outcomes and these success stories in grant reports is a great way to demonstrate the impact It is an act of expressing gratitude. These are all powerful ways to practice gratitude and strengthen relationships. And as I've said throughout this entire series, the key is consistency over perfection. It's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. By regularly acknowledging what we are thankful for, we create a positive feedback loop that makes us more resilient, empathetic, and effective in both our personal and professional lives. I am grateful for the opportunity to share these strategies with you on this podcast. If you're enjoying this podcast, then please share it with your network. You can easily share directly from the podcast app that you're listening in right now, or you can share our website, which is publichealthentrepreneurs.com. All right, everyone. Until next time, have a fantastic rest of your day.